Assalamu alaikum, my dear friends and fellows. How are you? I welcome you here on my training channel. My name is Abdul Khalik. Dear friends, look, life teaches us something, but it takes the examination first. Unlike the way we are taught in the educational institutions, during the practical life, we are taken the examination first and taught a lesson then. Even then, there are people who don't learn out of their experiences, out of their bitter experiences. People fail to learn. And those who do fail to learn, they are the people who are actually their own worst enemies. They don't need the enemies at all because they are their own worst enemies. My dear friends and fellows, there are certain lessons which are learnt easily, which are learnt earlier in the life, and there are certain lessons which are learnt too late in the life. There are lessons which are learnt too late in the life. Today we are going to talk about these lessons which are indeed learnt very, very late in the life. We need to learn it, we need to get it. And after lots of research, a very careful consideration, we have come up with the three life lessons, three only which we learn too late in our life. And because of this too late learning in the life, I think that is why we suffer. That is why we suffer. Dear friends and fellows, now let's look upon these life lessons, which are three in number and which we do learn too late in our life. First of all, it is you need to do hard things to be happy in the life, and we can do those hard things as well. We need to do the hard things before we can become happy in the life, because there is a cost of everything else which we do have to pay, and there is a cost of this thing as well, the cost of being happy. I think that we need to do a hard thing, because, dear friends and fellows, nothing comes without the hard work. And even if at all we are given something else, without any sort of the hard work, I think the ability of this item, of these items, to make us happy, to give us pleasure, it is very little indeed. The people who are born with a golden spoon in their mouth, the people who are born with a golden spoon in their mouth, these people actually, these people don't know the worth of things. These people can't draw the happiness. The kind of happiness is given to those people who have earned it with their own, who have earned it with their own hard work. So it is the hard work actually. Even if at all we want to stay healthy, even if at all we want to look good, for that reason and purpose, on the one hand, we do have to avoid the junk food. We do have to avoid the unnecessary calories on the one hand. On the other hand, we need to do some good time in the gym, or running or walking, or yoga or aerobics. So this actually means to be able to get anything good, we need to pay the price of it. Look upon the wealthy people who are seen eating unnecessary, who are seen eating the junk food, and later on they are going for the liposuction, they are going for certain other painful ways to reduce the extra weight on their body. So I think it is very, very important, it is essential to understand. And this life lesson most of the people learn very late in their life, that to be happy and to make our life happy, we need to do the hard thing. And that is the lesson number one out of the three lessons. Now let's go toward the second one. The second lesson is putting your whole heart and soul, putting your whole heart and soul into ordinary moments is what creates life's magic. Mean every day, making every day a very special day, making a very ordinary thing in an extraordinary way, doing the ordinary things in a great way will make us prominent, will let the people know that we have the potential, we have the ability to do the good thing, to do the great thing, and definitely we are the person with the great potential, a great talent, and of course an itch to get rich, an itch to get famous. And we do have the passion, the people of passion. It is the passion actually which makes the ordinary day into an extraordinary day, which makes the ordinary work into an extraordinary work. So I think that we need to do the average things in an extraordinary manner. Then later on we will be doing certain other things, we will be given the opportunity to do the thing with the opportunity which is going to which is given to the extra, which is given to the very few people in the world, to the very few people in the society, because we have proven with our own action, with our own performance, with our own action, that I can deliver, that I can do something in a great manner. So that is something, that is the second lesson out of the third, out of the three, which we do learn too late in our life. And the third important lesson which we learn too late in our life is, you know, stop waiting. That's the real lesson here. Stop waiting, that's the real lesson here. It's far better to be exhausted from taking small steps forward. It's far better to be exhausted from taking small steps forward than it is to be tired of waiting around doing absolutely nothing. I think that not to wait for the ideal moment, not to wait for the ideal moment to start something. It is far better not to waste, not even a single day, rather to keep doing something, not to waste even a single day, not to waste even a single hour. So that is the lesson, very important lesson we do learn too late, and we need to learn it early. All of these three lessons we need to learn early, because learning it too late in our life, then the very little time will be left in our life. So we learn, if at all we learn it too early, if at all we learn it timely in our life, I think it is far better not to wait for the ideal circumstances to start something good, rather to do it, to start it, to prepare it, to begin it as soon as you can, not to waste any of your time by doing absolutely nothing. So each of these three important lessons are very important for me, for you, for anyone else, for everybody else, because these are the lessons actually we learn too late in our life, but we need to learn too early in our life. Thank you, Jazakallah.